When I'm in the workshop, I just want to be in my flow. And a lot of times I need very precision measurements, but sometimes I don't. And even for simple things, I could do them on the drill press, but I have this beautiful, precise CNC robot right there in my workshop. Sometimes there's just so much drudgery associated with generating G-code, modeling your material in CAD. I think that's part of the problem with CNC machining, is that you put a piece of material down on your table, but the machine doesn't have any idea where it is. And that material then needs to be aligned to the axes of the machine. You're conforming to your machine. I'd like to turn it around where the machine would conform a little bit more to you. If we could just mark on material, like the way that we do with a drill press, and show the machine where to cut. So I decided to stick a webcam on the side of my router and point it down at my material and see if I could actually get the machine to navigate to a point that I draw on the material. Now, of course, a point is a little hard to see. A square is easier. So now I define a square where the point I want to cut is the center of the square. Once I got the machine navigating to where the square actually is, I could execute G-code at that location. It could be any G-code. I started with drilling some holes. Now, after I found a square, I figure I can find two squares, and two squares are going to give me the definition of a line. And just like you take your fingers and pinch to zoom on your smartphone when you're looking at a picture, you can do the same thing with the G-code. You can actually translate, rotate, and scale it by defining two squares on your material. Those points and squares and lines I draw are the places that my G-code will be executed. The next thing that I wanted to do was to almost make the process a bit more artistic, a bit more flexible and fluid. Now, these are not particularly complicated things to do in G-code or in your CAM software. It's just that it breaks your flow. You're always going back and forth between CAD, CAM, and your machine. I'll post more updates as the project progresses, and thanks for watching.